Rajasthan Royals valued at $1.63 billion and Royal Challengers Bangalore valued at $1.78 billion. I'm a little surprised at the valuation of RCB is very low according to me, which we will talk in the next video. But in this video, let's talk about the valuation of Rajasthan Royals $1.63 billion. Most of us may not be aware the deal of $1.63 billion may not go through. Reason, if you remember, back in 2008 when this franchisee was purchased, this was supposed to be, or this was the cheapest franchisee. The valuation of the franchisee at that point in time was sold for around $67 million, which is close to approximately 284 crore. When Rajasthan Royals was purchased, or when this franchisee was formed back in 2008, there were a few partners. I would say it was a consortium led kind of a deal. The first partner was Emerging Media. So they used to own 65%, and then Red Bird Capital 15%. Cookie Investment, this is the firm which was owned by Shilpa Shetty and Raj Kundra. They also had a stake of 11.7%. And there are other small players who used to own the rest of the equity. So when this valuation was done of $1.63 billion and the news was out that Rajasthan Royal is getting sold to the new owners. So who are the new owners? The new owners is led by a consortium. The first name of the new owner is Carl Somani. The second name of the new owner is Rob Walton. So Rob Walton, he is one of the prime owner of Walmart, or the Walmart here they call it. सपूत बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में. So big player. The third one is Sheila Hump or Sheila Hump. So she comes from the Hamp family. Hamp family also owns Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions is an American football franchisee like IPL. And this person, Sheila Hump, her full name is Sheila Ford Hump. So that means she is related with Ford. And then she's also related with, you may have heard about a tire called Firestone. So Sheila Hump's mother is related with Firestone. So she is also someone who has got, big wealth. But whether Rajasthan Royals will go to them, only the court will decide. So now let me tell you some of the interesting story what has been developing. One, if you remember, Shane Warne also used to be the owner of Rajasthan Royals, but then there are many news which are getting circulated online stating Shane Warne's family after this sell would get around 400 plus crore or something like that. But that is absolutely baseless and false. Even Shane Warne's family clarified, his son Jackson Warne. When Shane Warne died in 2022, at that time also Shane Warne's family clarified that we do not have any relation with Rajasthan Royals. Even now, after this news was out, his son clarified that the news which are out in the media or in the social media are all baseless and fake. Now, moving on to what has happened. The sale of $1.63 billion could be put on hold. Why did I say that? Because Raj Kundra, he had a stake of 11.7%. If you remember 2013, there was issues with Raj Kundra's involvement in the franchisee because of, and then he was involved in betting. So court intervened, Lodha committee was also formed, they kicked in reforms, and Raj Kundra got a lifetime ban from IPL. Now what this person is claiming that, well, yes, I got a lifetime ban, but then I was not compensated for my 11.7% equity in Rajasthan Royals. Okay, so Shane Warne's equity of 3% was diluted. So do not know whether he was paid or not. He was not paid, but this is a kind of game which big organization does play. They will dilute your shares and you may not get the amount, or you may get very less amount. So there is no confirmed report how much Shane Warne got. But as far as Raj Kundra is concerned, he is saying he was not compensated at all after he received the lifetime ban from IPL. So he actually dragged the current team owners of Rajasthan Royals to the court. First he went to Bombay High Court so that he can appeal against this deal, and he wants to put this deal on hold. And Bombay High Court allow him to pursue this case, which means or it looks like to me, or it looks to me that maybe there is some merit in this case. Next, he is going to pursue this case. How I know? I have done my research. At the same time, I was surprised after my post in Instagram. Raj Kundra himself sent me a message or DM'd me in my Instagram, and he says that he was not compensated at all. Even in my follow-up post, he did make a comment. So now it is going to be very interesting. If he wins the case, then he would get around $190 million. I am not sure how this is going to be done if he wins the case, which is close to around 1600 crore. And if it does not win the case, the deal goes through without any problem. Okay. So this is the overall story about Rajasthan Royals and the valuation of $1.63 billion. So let's see what happens. We need to just wait for maybe a few months to find out what happens. The court will very soon decide, because in 2027 the new owners will come in. About RCB was valued at $1.78 billion, which to me was very less. So hype is in one side and valuation is in another side. We will talk about this in the next video. But as of today, so let's see what happens with Rajasthan Royals sale of $1.63 billion. And congratulations to RCB for winning the first match against SRH. Thanks, everyone.